Hello there, my name is Davis Nee at Welcome to Talk Sense Sports, and we are talking hockey. But before that, check these stuffs out: the SSDs, DVRs for your laptops or desktops, PCIe's and Lexus. Also in stocks are pen drives, inks, and many other IT stuffs. Get these at affordable prices at Codex Computers. You can call 0256 599 885 and be sorted with discounts when you mention Talk Sense Sports. So hockey was celebrated, so was the late ex-president John Fifi Evans Atta Mills as the Atta Mills XI. They triumphed 4-3 against seniors in the match at the Theodosia Okoh Hockey Stadium on Saturday, July 26, 2025. Organized by the Atta Mills Memorial Heritage and the Veterans Hockey Club Accra, the 13th Annual Commemorative Hockey Tournament saw 4 other matches played to honor the late president who ensured the hockey stadium was constructed. With many speeches on one of Ghana's iconic presidents, Atta Mills, in association to hockey in the past, national under-21 boys, they cruised to a 3-2 victory over Ark Academy Men before Einstein secured a 3-1 win over University of Ghana. Testing their pulse in preparation for national duty, the national under-21 girls, they lost 5-1 to Police Ladies team before the final match saw financial services trashing security services by 5-1. It was a goal harvest there also for them. So the Atta Mills Memorial Heritage team presented awards to the Greater Accra Hockey Association and winners with flags and cash prizes to motivate them in their pursuit of excellence in the game. Present at the eventful celebration of life and hockey were Samuel Atta Mills, that's the younger brother of the late President Atta Mills, Dr. Benjamin Asante, President of the Ghana Hockey Association, Prof, Director General of the National Sports Authority, Edward Ewia Nyamiche, a former chairman of the Ghana Football Association, Akofi Mante, a former teammate of the late president, among other dignitaries that came. So hockey is one of the most loved sports in Ghana and was a sport that the late ex-president Atta Mills played and loved as well. May so continue to rest in perfect peace, and may Ghana become the Ghana the late Atta Mills wanted it to be. There were some speeches. Let's just hear some of them.
So it's certainly a very phenomenal man. I mentioned I had known him when I was called to the junior national team, and I was just, as I mentioned, an impressionable 19-year-old. At that time, he was the president of the Ghana University Sports Association, what we call GUSA, and then later he became the president of the Ghana Hockey Association. But I could sense from the very onset when he met us, all of us, that he cared as much for our academic pursuits as much as our sporting laurels as well. So he encouraged all of us to, yes, do well in sport, and in this particular case hockey, but also to try and continue with our academic work as well. It's not, yes, he was a law professor, but I will tell you, he also encouraged others way outside of his profession. I was an engineering student at that time at KNUST, but he found time and space to actually encourage me to do as much as I could. And not only that, even after KNUST, he was the one who gave me recommendation to go and study in Canada. So I'm eternally grateful to him. So Professor Mills was just one individual that was just incredible. And I also mentioned that besides the fact that we both loved hockey, and certainly with hockey, we share the same values in terms of the pillars of development. We wanted to make sure that we have adequate facilities around. He built the initial pitch here, and then I came through Ghana Gas to come and resurface it. Then he also talked about developing personnel, people, and not just the playing people, the playing body, but also the technical teams as well, and the referees. And then the second thing that he paid attention to was funding, which was critical. You see what is going on with these lesser known sports. They are having significant funding gaps. And Professor Mills started by trying to help with most of these disciplines. I'm eternally grateful to him. I think events like this go a long way to still keep his memory fresh in our minds. This is the 13th time we're doing this, and I do hope it's going to continue. So certainly you, the media, I talked about the organizers as well, who continually each year try to keep his memory alive, not just through hockey, but through other events that go on around the third week in July when he passed away. So, you know, you do your job, and I think we are very grateful to all of you for what you do.
Professor Mills was an amazing person. I mean, so far as sports is concerned, he was an amazing person. He was a sportsman par excellence. You know, I encountered him first when I went to the university. He was a GUSA president, and I happened to become the Secretary General of Legon GUSA, so amalgamated clubs. And for a long time, I mean, he was in charge of sports, but he was a hockey player, so we got together often. And then I joined the national team, and he was in charge of the Hockey Association at that time, 1983, when I was called to the senior national team earlier. But 83, we had an African Cup of Nations tournament, and that was it. You know that the coup had just happened. I mean, the country was a bit, but we had to prepare. So he took us to Legon, to camp in Legon, and we did everything. And then after the team left, he announced the team, and I was made captain. He made me captain in the team. In sport, if we are to do anything to remember his legacy, then this hockey field must be improved to make it better, to make the TEF certified, and to renovate this place, because this is the place Professor Mills built when he first became president in 2009. We must do everything we can to maintain this place, change the TEF, make it certifiable so that we can host big international tournaments, renovate the hostel, the VIP, the stands, so that we can host tournaments here. That will be the greatest legacy. And I'm hoping that we can do that by next year, by this time, when we are celebrating his anniversary, we'll have a better TEF which is certified.
So the Greater Accra Safoda Hockey League resumes on Saturday, August 2, 2025, with the men and ladies matches coming up before the other matches will also continue. Don't forget to pass by the Theodosia Okoh Hockey Stadium and then enjoy hockey. We'll be bringing you hockey moments very soon, I promise you. Hockey moments will be coming very soon. But don't forget to go to Codex Computers and grab all your IT stuff. Or you can call 0256-599-885. Mention Talks and Sports and you'll get a discount. My name is Davis Me at Tukwe Klote. See you.